Hi everyone, welcome back. Today it's time for my everyday makeup drawer. Every month I film these videos, they're my favorite. I take you through my makeup collection to pick out a bunch of new products that I keep here in my everyday makeup drawer for the month, and then we do a get ready with me at the end using some of the products. So that is today's video, and if you're new, I hope you'll stick around, subscribe. My name is Blair. I do all kinds of beauty content here on YouTube, and we'd love to have you here. So let's get started. We're gonna get started as always with last month's drawer, and then we'll put those things away, pick out some new things, and do our makeup together. All right, so this is everything from the past month that I've been using most days. I really do try to use the makeup out of here exclusively unless I'm filming like a specific video or something like that, but this is what has been in. So I wanted to share just a few highlights from this month that I've really been loving. I kind of forgot how good this is, the Tint and Protect from CL with SPF 50. I really like this. If you like a skin tint but you want something that does have a little bit of coverage to it, this is a really nice option. I wear the shade number 3, I believe. Yeah, light number 3. This is great and it's really beautiful on the skin. It's kind of a serum-y texture. Kind of forgot about that one, honestly. And then the other thing that I've been just loving is this blush right here. This is the Fenty Bacon Cakes blush. It's the new, I forget what they're called, the Suede Powder Blush in Bacon Cakes. This is such a gorgeous, like, rosy, terracotta-y blush, and the formula is just so unique. It's a beautiful, like, satin finish. I've been reaching for that one a ton this month, so I wanted to point that out. Still into Maybelline Build-A-Brow and this NYX powder eyebrow pencil I love. So those were really the 3 that stand out the most to me in terms of just things that I was reaching for over and over and over. But now, as always, we're going to take all of this out and put it away in my makeup collection, and then we will pick out some new products. All right, let's pick some new products. I will start with primer here in the middle. What am I in the mood for primer? I think, honestly, I might put this Easy Blur primer in just to try it with some other things. I did find recently, I don't think I've talked about this in a video, but I actually tried this primer with the Patrick Ta foundation, and these two pair really well together. I think they're both water-based, so I guess that's probably why, but for that reason I kind of want to play around with this one some more just to see what else it works well with. So I think we'll go with that. And then I kind of want to put in like a hydrating primer. Also, I might put MAC Studio Radiance in. This is just like a standard hydrating primer, but I haven't used this much, to be honest. It's somewhat similar to that NARS Light Reflecting Primer, but I want to use this one a little bit more. So I think we'll go with that. And honestly, that's probably it for primers because that's not something I even use every single day when I do my makeup. So that's it for primer. Now for foundation, skin tint, I think I will actually put in the Huda foundation just because we're putting the primer in, and this is still relatively new to me. So I'm gonna do this. I really, really like this so far, by the way, from Huda. So I think for like an actual foundation, we'll stick that in. And let's see what else can we put in here. Honestly, might put this in. This is really random, but it's the It Cosmetics CC Matte Cream. I got this a few weeks ago because I saw someone I follow, I forget who it was. She was saying she loves to mix this with other things, like mix it with glowy things to kind of tone down the glow a little bit. So I haven't tried the matte version of this, so I did get it, and this is a really good match for me. It's light neutral. So I think I will stick that in, and then maybe one more lighter, like glowier base. I might put this in. This is MAC Studio Radiance. Very glowy, very different from the other two that we picked. So I think I'll stick that in as well. And that should be it for foundations. For a color corrector, honestly, I think I'm gonna do this. This is Laura Geller. I ordered this when I placed a Laura Geller order a few months ago, and this I really haven't given the time to. This is their Cancel and Conceal Skin Perfector in the shade Fair. I've tried it like once, but that's it really. I kind of want to test that out a little bit more. And let's see, I might do a liquid one too. I think I'll put this in. This is the Sicily Phyto Eclat Under Eye Concealer. This is a pretty new product to me. I still don't really 100% know how I feel about it. The times I've used it, I definitely haven't been blown away by it, but I want to use it some more, so I think I will also stick that in. And last for here is concealer. All right, I'm definitely going to put this one in, the new MAC Studio Radiance. We also put the Studio Radiance foundation and primer in there, so I know I want to put that in. That one's a newer one to me anyway. And then let's see what else can we put in. I think I might also put this Studio Fix from MAC. I bought this a few months ago for my full face of MAC video. I don't love this one on its own, but I kind of want to try maybe mixing it with the Studio Radiance one. So we'll probably do that also. And let's see. I might actually put in the Victoria Beckham just to have something different. That one's much lighter coverage than the other things that we picked. So I think we will go for that, and that should be good for this drawer. Let's pick some powders now. First thing I definitely want to put in is this, because this is pretty new and I feel like I definitely need to use this some more. This is Kosas Cloud Set, but it's the new pink one. This is the shade Candy. I've used it a few times since I got it, but I haven't used it a ton, so I'd really like to use this more. But so far, I really, really like this pink shade in this powder. So I think we'll do that. I love the Cloud Set anyway, as you can see. Mine, oh no, I think it's kind of getting ruined. Mine, the lid broke off. It's like kind of crumbly. It's really sad. Honestly, I should probably put this powder in there too, because I need to use this up. It's hard to store now because the lid won't stay on anymore, so I guess we'll put that one in also. I guess we'll do Mario because this is again very new, but so far I really love this for a setting powder. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm also gonna stick this in as well. This is Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Under Eye Powder. I haven't used this in a long time, and I don't know, kind of in the mood for it, so pick that, and that should be good for powders. Now, for a highlighter, maybe we'll do, I keep picking MAC products for some reason. I think I'm gonna put this in. This is MAC Soft and Gentle Highlighter. Very, very classic product, but so pretty. Kind of feeling a little bit more powder products right now, so I think we'll do that for highlight, and I think that's the only one I'm gonna pick for that. For bronzers, which are over here, Maybe we should do this one. This is the Surratt bronzer in the shade Soleil Dew. It's a beautiful, beautiful powder bronzer. Also a really nice tone. It's pretty neutral in terms of undertone. So we might stick that in, and then I think I might stick in my little baby Westman Atelier in Biscuit. This thing is just, this is just such a good product. This is like a holy grail for me. I pulled this out about a week or so ago when I was traveling. I took it with me and I just love this so much. Such a great cream bronzer. I think I will pick that also. And then I'm trying to decide if I want to pick anything else. I think that is actually all I'm gonna do for just standalone bronzers. I am gonna pull this out. This is my newest Hourglass face palette. It's the Evil Eye palette, but it's the #1 palette. So the light palette in the Evil Eye packaging. This is brand new to me. So I think I will also put that in. And then the only other thing I kind of want to stick in is this. I really want to play with this some more. This is the Makeup Forever HD Skin Face Essentials palette. I feel like I haven't given this very much love at all. This is what it looks like. So you have highlighter, blush, bronzers, and complexion creams in here. I kind of want to try using this again. I actually saw a video Nikki LaRose did. A lot of you probably watched it. It was her minimalist makeup video, and she did like almost her whole face with this palette. It really inspired me to pull this out and try to use it again. So I think I'll do that as well, and that should be everything for here. Moving into blush. I think it is time to pull out another Patrick Ta blush. I was gonna do She's Wanted, but I kind of want to do this one. This is Oh She's Different, which is another shade that no one really talks about. This one's a little bit not quite as vibrant as Oh She's Wanted, but it's a really beautiful berry color for the fall. I think I might pull that one out this time. I think I might also pull out Dior in Rosewood, beautiful rosy pink. Haven't used that one in a little while. I have another blush. Kind of want to pull out this one. This is Cœur Royale. It's this really beautiful pink. It's just a, I don't know, I would say kind of a neutral pink from RMS. I kind of want to do that, so let's pull that out. I just want to pull out everything. I'm also going to do this. I literally just tried this in a video 2 days ago, and I loved it instantly. This YSL Make Me Blush. This one's in the shade 44. Such a Blair shade. I don't even know, I just love the tone of this so much, and it was such a pretty, like natural, radiant, like a natural, slightly radiant finish on me. I loved it. So I think I will pull that. Kind of want to pull out either Fame from Victoria Beckham, which you know I love, or this one from Persona in the shade Jam. It's just such a pretty color. I love these like berry tones, especially for this time of year. I think we'll pull that out too. And I am gonna stop there because I'll just keep picking them over and over. So that's it for here. Moving into brows, mascara, and eye products. I can't ever decide. With eye things, I'm always just very, very indecisive. Okay, let's pick, oh, actually, this is definitely going in because I just can't get enough of this Chantecaille Trio. This metallic right here is just, oh my gosh, it is such a gorgeous neutral metallic, like one and done. I absolutely love that quad, so that is definitely gonna go in. I am also going to put both of the Lisa Eldridge Liquid Silk eyeshadows in. These are also new, but I've been really enjoying them so far. I might put in one of these Chanel singles. That one is Quartz Fume. I might do the other one, which is Brune Talpa. This one's a little bit cooler in tone. Yeah, I think we'll do Brune Talpa. I think I'll use my NARS eye primer. I kind of want to put in I Need a Nude, although I think this is going to be kind of hard to fit in my drawers, but for some reason I really want to put that in, so I think we'll do that for a palette. And then I might even do a few shadow sticks. This is a Laura Mercier Caviar stick. It's the matte one in the shade Caramel. That's kind of a newer shade. Might do that. I might do Bobbi Brown Cream Liner Stick in Jungle. This is a really pretty deep kind of foresty green. Ooh, Smoky Topaz is also really pretty from Bobbi Brown. I might do that. Okay, we'll stop there. We'll stop there for eyeshadows. For mascara, I'm going to put in this MAC Stack mascara in the brown color. And then, what else is in here? I'm going to put this back in. I think this is almost done anyway. This Essence Lash Without Limits, also in brown. So I'm going to put that in also. For brows back here, I'm putting Build a Brow back in because I just can't stop with that one right now. Let's see. I guess I will also put these in. Try to get some more use out of these from Victoria Beckham, the Feather Fix and the Baby Blade brow pencils. I just don't use those very much. So I think we'll do that. And I guess I'll put in this MAC brow gel also because the Build-A-Brow has a brow gel on it, but mine is getting really, really low. So I don't think there's a ton left in there. So we'll put the MAC one in also. And then for liners, I think I might just do these two. Makeup by Mario Master Pro Pigment in the Perfect Brown, and also Persona in the shade Stone. This one is like a lighter bronzy brown. This one's a deep chocolatey brown. I think we'll do those. Give my Victoria Beckham ones a break this month because I pull the Victoria Beckham ones out every single time. So we'll do something else this time. But that is it for here. Last for the lips. So we'll start with some lip liners. I'll definitely do this one. This is the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil, but the extreme one, so the newer one in Anywhere Caffeine. I've only used this once, so I really want to use it again and see what I think about it in terms of the longevity on it, so that will go in. I am also going to do a Makeup by Mario, of course. This one is the shade Spiced Chai. It's a really deep, kind of, it's like a brown, like a cinnamon brown almost. It's really, really beautiful though. I kind of rediscovered this one in my Makeup by Mario masterclass video, if you saw that. So I think I will put that one in also. This in just for fun, this Sashu, I think is how you say it, lip liner stain. So basically you line your lips. You've probably seen these on social media somewhere, but you line your lips with this. It's like a blue pigment that you line your lips with, or you can fill in your whole lip with it. You let it sit for like a few minutes and then it peels off and it leaves like a stain behind. I got these randomly in PR. I've only tried it once. I kind of want to put it in again though and play around with it. I think we'll do Jones Road Tawny Nude. And let's see. Oh, also this one, the RMS Go Nude Lip Pencil in Nighttime Nude. This is also a really good kind of a pinky brown. I guess I'll stop there with lip liners. Might stick this lip glaze in from In Beauty Project. It's in Cinnamon Bun, but it's a really pretty rose color, but it really does smell like cinnamon. I think I'll stick that in. I think I'm also going to stick this in because this is just so good for this time of year. The Lip Glow Oil from Dior in the shade Mahogany. It looks scary, but on the lips, it's really not scary at all. It's really beautiful. So we'll do that. And then I definitely want to put in one of these from Edam. Fig Sauce is really pretty, but Biscuit Glaze is also pretty. This one's like a berry tone. I think I might put in Biscuit Glaze, and this one is Burnt Malai. This one's more of like a nude. Maybe I'll put both of those in. This is a fantastic product. Great formula. You can get it at Sephora and edom.com, I believe, but they are really, really nice. I'm gonna change up my lip mask and put the Sigma one back in, or actually, I kind of want to put in Sweet Candy from Laneige. I think we'll do that. I know what I'm going to put in. These Chantecaille lip veils. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. This one's Desert Lily. There's so many good ones that I love. I'm definitely going to put this one in. Honestly, this one's probably my favorite. It's Acacia. If you saw the video where I used this tone is just, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I guess I'll put both of these in. I'm really loving those right now. Oh, I'm gonna put this Hourglass Phantom Glossy Balm in, but I'm gonna put this one in. This one is Trace. This one is kind of like a soft nude brown almost. Really pretty, especially for this time of year. We'll stick that in, and then, oh, you know what other lip liner I wanted? Hang on. I got a new Makeup by Mario lip liner, and I just realized I want to put it in and play with it some more. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. This one in the shade Rich Mauve. This is a new shade to me. So I'm going to put that in. And then there was something else. Oh, I'm going to put this little mini Makeup by Mario lipstick in because I saw him use this specific color in Erin with that Rich Mauve lip liner, and I want to try that combo since I have both of those things. Maybe the Prada lipstick too. I'm kind of feeling lip stuff right now. This is the Soft Matte formula in the shade B106. It's kind of like a rosy brown shade. And I think that is everything. So I'm going to go ahead, gather all these things up, and we'll put everything back in the drawer. Here is everything back in the drawer. As always, I had to rearrange so many times, but I think this is probably the best arrangement here. This I Need a Nude palette is kind of difficult because there's not really many places it will fit. It will fit like this, but the drawer like barely closes with that, so I just have to lean it, I guess. But everything else fits really well. So you have primer, foundation, concealer, corrector, skincare, blush and bronzer, powder, palette, a bunch of lip stuff, face palettes, brows, eyes, and more eyes back there, and then the highlighter is over there. So as always, we'll use the products and do our makeup together. All right, let's get into some makeup, but of course we're gonna start with SPF because I haven't done that yet today. Still using the same one from Skin 1004. I'm gonna have to cut mine open pretty soon because it's almost gone. I have a few others too of different types of SPF, so honestly I need to use some of those up before I get another one. But it's just so hard because this one I just never want to be without it. All right, I am actually gonna apply a little bit of this from MAC just because I think I'm gonna use the MAC foundation. So I kind of want to pair it with this because they're from the same line. But this is the Studio Radiance Primer. And I'm not gonna use much. I'm using like a pump and a half of this because my skin is already pretty hydrated, but I kind of want to test this out again. This is a really just kind of a like thicker, feels like a thicker moisturizer. It does have a really strong fragrance though. That's the one thing I wish they did not put in it, but figured we'll use just a little bit of this. All right, for foundation, I think I'm gonna try mixing these two. So this is the MAC Studio Radiance Serum Powered Foundation and the IT Cosmetics CC Matte Cream. I just kind of want to try them. One of them is matte, one of them is very, very glowy. So I don't know why, I'm just kind of in the mood to mix. So let's try it. I have the shade in 12 in the MAC and light neutral in the IT Cosmetics. I'm just gonna use the end of this brush to mix them together. And we'll just hope that they mix well. I looked and they both have dimethicone in them. So I'm guessing they're both dimethicone based. So hopefully they're okay, but we'll see. I do find sometimes it is a good thing to mix finishes with products because you get a little bit of both instead of, you know, a lot of one thing. So I kind of want to test that out with these. I think the color mixture is pretty good actually. That's another thing that's hard when you mix foundations is the color sometimes isn't exactly right. So one's a little bit darker than the other and so the color's not great all the time, but this mix actually looks pretty good. Okay, yeah, those two look really, really pretty together actually. I was afraid they might not mesh well, but the finish is so nice with those two. Like it's not pilling or anything. It has some glow, but I definitely think the Cosmetics took the glow down a little bit, which is what I was hoping for. So that's nice. I love it when I find new combos. All right, let's move into corrector. Now we're going to use this one. This is the Sicily Phyto Eclat Under Eye Corrector Concealer in the shade number 2. I got this probably a month and a half ago and I can't decide. I can't decide how I feel about it. I wanted to try it because I love under eye color correctors and this is one that I hear about all the time. And finally I just caved and decided to try it out, and I don't dislike it. It's just when I use it, I'm not like wowed by it, and for the price, I want to be wowed by it, you know? I don't know. I want to keep testing it though, and that's why I wanted to put it in for this month so that I could really test it out a lot repeatedly to see what I think about it. Because it's not that I think it's a bad product, it's just, I don't know, I'm not blown away by it. The texture is a little bit on the thicker side. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like an eye cream kind of texture. It's just, it's much different than some of my other correctors, like my Cali Ray Hideaway or the Tarte Amazonian Clay one, the newer one in the tube. Something about it I'm just not like wowed by, but I don't know. A lot of you have told me that you love this product, so I want to keep testing it because I want to give it a fair shot. But so far, it's to be determined. I'm not sure. It's definitely a really good like corrective tone for me in shade number 2. There have been a few times when I've worn it, and I forget which concealers this happened with, but a few of my concealers, I don't know, they didn't lay super well over the top of this, which is not good because obviously, I mean, you could definitely wear a product like this on its own if you had a good shade match, but usually I do layer concealer over the top, and there were a few days where the concealer didn't lay super smoothly over it. So anyway, I want to try it again this month. Right now it looks great under my eyes, so let's do concealer and we'll see. So I also pulled out the matte concealer. Well, I pulled out 2 matte concealers, the Studio Radiance and the Studio Fix. This Studio Fix one I've tried a bunch of times and it's a little bit drying on me, but this one The Studio Radiance is not drying at all, so I kind of want to mix them, but I also kind of want to just use the Studio Radiance because I know I like this one. I think we'll stick with Studio Radiance today. I don't really want to, well, I'm like, I don't know if I want to mix them, then proceeds to mix them. Okay, this is the shade NW22, which is interesting because this one is lighter, like significantly lighter than this one. And this one is NW13. That's kind of weird to me. Why is this one so much lighter? I would think it would be a deeper color. All right, I am going to blend with the N14 from BK Beauty. This one is freshly washed and it's just my favorite. I can't stop with this. I keep saying every time I film, as I use this brush, okay, once I finish filming, I need to go order like 2 more of these. And then I forget until the next time I film and I realize as I'm using it, yeah, I really need more than one of this brush because I love it that much. Oh my gosh, the craziest thing just happened. And of course, I thought I had pressed record and I didn't. I had a little bit of pilling just on this side for some reason, like right here under my eye. I don't know why, because I applied the same exact things under this eye and I didn't have pilling over here. So I don't know what that was about, but I just tested out a trick that I heard just the other day from Andrea Ali here on YouTube. She's a makeup artist. She's one of my favorites. I could watch her all day long, but she was saying if you experience pilling, a really good way to combat it without having to take off your entire face is get some water. I just ran and got a little bit of water off my finger, and she said tap the area where you're getting pilling with the water, and then go back in with your brush, your foundation brush, your concealer brush, or whatever, and like try to work the product in again, and the pilling will go away. And it did. I swear I did that on this side and the pilling is gone. I had never heard that before until she said it. So if you ever have pilling, try that. Try adding you don't have to go crazy with the water, but just add a little bit of water, use your brush or your sponge or whatever, and just kind of rework the product into the skin and see if the pilling goes away. Because I just tried it and it worked. So that is good to know. For bronzer, I'm going to use Westman Atelier in Biscuit. And I'm going to grab it off the back of my hand with a 109 brush from BK Beauty. And just start tapping this in. This is kind of like, it's a little bit cooler in tone. So it's definitely a little bit of a contour on me, but it's not so gray that it looks like ashy or anything like that. That's what I love about it, is the tone of it. It's just perfect. It's so perfect. It's definitely, I would say, like more neutral leaning cool toned. And this little mini size I've had for a long time, and it's still going strong. So the little minis of these, because I know the full size is really expensive, the little minis last a very long time. All right, I'm just kind of tapping what is left onto my forehead. Okay, I'm gonna go in with some powder now. I'm gonna use my sad little Kosas Cloud Set. I really want to use this up because it's just making a mess. It's kind of crumbling now and getting all over everything because I can't close the lid. So I would really like to use this up. But this powder takes forever to use up because I've been using, this powder is a few years old at this point and it's still going strong. Okay, for blush, I was kind of torn. I was gonna use this one, but I think I want to use this from Patrick Ta. This is the blush duo in Oh She's Different. It's a berry, kind of berry pink, I guess is how I would describe it, but it's very pigmented. So I'm using a really fluffy brush to apply the powder. This is a Real Techniques blush brush because I am going to do a little bit of the cream on top. So I don't want to go overboard, but this is a very underrated color. No one talks about this one, but they should, because this tone is beautiful. And honestly, I'm kind of guilty of it too. I kind of forget about this color. I also love She's Wanted, which is similar to this. I should have just pulled it out, but it's a little bit, or it's a lot more vibrant than this color, and it's a little bit more like blue based. It's a little bit different than this color. This one is just a beautiful berry tone. I'm gonna take my Barely Damp sponge and just kind of tap over everything because I do want to put just a little bit of the cream on top, although I do like the powder just on its own. But I'm gonna take some of the cream. So I'm gonna use that same 109 from BK Beauty and get some on that brush and kind of tap it off on the back of my hand. And then just very, very lightly add just a little bit of this just to get that kind of cream blush glow back. For the brows, I'm gonna first use a little bit of the Victoria Beckham Baby Blade. And lately, when I want to do like my full brow routine, I will kind of use the pencil to kind of outline the brow. And then I'll go in with the Build-A-Brow from Maybelline. Because I have these few areas where I have like no brow hair and it's kind of in the same spot on both brows. And then I will use the Build-A-Brow from Maybelline. And I'll add just a few little hair strokes. And this one is it's ash brown. And then sometimes I don't really feel like doing all that, so I will just use this by itself. But when I feel like doing the whole routine, I'll use both a pencil and the brow pen. And then I'm just gonna use the brow gel on here, which mine's getting kind of low, so I'm gonna have to buy a new one of these soon. But the brow gel on here actually works really, really well. For eyes, I'm gonna start with a little bit of the NARS Tinted Eyeshadow Primer, which sadly is discontinued. So you can't get it, and I'm still sad about it because this is one of the best eye primers. And this will just even out the lid area. For eyeshadow, I have to use this because, like I said earlier, I can't get enough of this. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to use this Chantecaille Trio. I'm going to mix these two shades, so the two mattes. I'm just going to kind of dip into both of them. And I'm going to apply this kind of all over. So I'm going to do it at the lid and kind of bring it up as well. Sometimes I've done this and just applied it in the crease and not on the lid, but I'm going to try it like this today. And I mix the two colors just because on my skin tone, the matte brown on its own is a little bit dark, especially to put like all over. So I just mix a little bit of both just to tone the brown down a little. Then I'm gonna take my favorite, this metallic right here, and I'm gonna tap that on the lid, just over the top of where we place those two colors. And that's pretty much it. That's that's pretty much all we're gonna do on the eyes. I might take a little bit of the brown, so just the brown by itself. And I'm gonna put just a little bit of this just in the outer corner, but I'm talking like I'm barely touching the color in the pan. I want just like a tiny bit. I'm gonna use a little bit of eyeliner. I'm gonna use this one from Persona, which is the shade Stone. And I'm just gonna kind of add a tiny little bit of it on this outer corner, and then kind of try to go in between the lashes with it just a little bit. And then I'm just taking a tiny BK Beauty 208 brush, and I'm just pulling that liner out just a little and kind of pulling it in a little bit on the lash line as well. Add a little bit more. I love this Stone color because it's really soft, so you don't really have to worry about going in too heavy with it. It's a really beautiful color. And then I'm really gonna go in the waterline and tightline as well. And then I'm just gonna mix the two matte shades again and bring those under my eye. Then I'm gonna curl my lashes and we'll apply some mascara. Alright, I think I'm gonna use Mac Stack in the brown color. I think it's called Chestnut. And I'm gonna do something though quickly before I do that. I'm gonna kind of wipe off this applicator and get off the excess, because I do find that this formula, after it's been open for not very long, can get a little bit clumpy and a little bit thick feeling. So I'm gonna see if doing that makes a difference at all. Because sometimes there's just too much product on the wand. Okay, yeah, that definitely made a difference, because the last time I tried to use this, I didn't do that and it got really, really clumpy really fast. So, helpful tip. If you ever feel like your mascara is getting clumpy, try wiping the wand off before you apply it. Last, for the lip, I think I'm gonna do this new shade from Makeup by Mario, which is Rich Mauve. I've been seeing him use this shade a lot on people lately, so I wanted to try it. It's a really pretty, like, berry shade. I'm gonna flip and use the little brush and kind of feather around the edges a little. I saw him use this color, which is Aaron, with this. I don't know if I'm gonna love it on me. Aaron is pretty cool toned. Still feel like I need something. Maybe we'll use this Dior lip oil in Mahogany. All right, that is this month's everyday makeup drawer. I hope you enjoyed it. I love all of these fall kind of berry wine colors. They are my favorite for this time of year. So I love these, just all of these tones together. I love it. I hope you enjoyed the video. These are the highlight of my month, truly, is picking out these new products, putting them away, and filming this video. I just love it. So as always, I hope that these inspire you to go through your makeup collection, whether you have 2 products, 20 products, 200 products, however many you have, and try new things. mix things together, try colors maybe you don't typically wear, pull out something that you haven't used in a long time and figure out if you like it or if you don't. If you don't, get rid of it. I hope these videos inspire you to do that because they always inspire me every single month, and that's why I look forward to them so much. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and as always, I will list all the products and shades and everything. It's always in the description box with links. I will also link in YouTube shopping for you as well, and they are affiliate links, so if you do use them, I do make a commission that supports my channel. Also, I do have a membership now. It's the BU Beauty Club, so if you like content like this, Get Ready With Me's in particular, definitely check that out. If you're interested in joining, the link is at the top of the description box, and it's in the top of the description box in every video. So if you're interested, that is there as well. And if you're new, I hope you'll subscribe and follow me over on Instagram at simply.blair and TikTok simply.blair1. And I will see you again very soon. Remember, simply be you. Bye.